Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to North Tama Baseball. I'm Keith Kennedy here with Tyson Roberts. How you doing, Tyson?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Another nice night here for a little bit for some baseball. Just so if you're looking for softball, we are not broadcasting softball tonight. Baseball and softball are playing at 5 now at the same time. So administration opted to tell us to do baseball. So that's what we are doing. If you have any beefs with that, talk to Trish Kennedy. She's looking at me like, what? What? No. Nah. Yeah. Just got to make a little executive decision there since we can only do one stream at a time with the equipment we have. So had a question there on YouTube. So you look at any stats, Tyson? We're just going to make it up here.
We can make up a little bit now.
Sounds good.
Varsity Bound is great. I mean, we've talked about it before. It's Quick Stats is moving over to Varsity Bound. If you don't already have the app for your phone, get it because it's really smooth.
Yeah. So I'm looking at.
Well, record-wise, North Tama I think is 5-0, and Clarksville is 0-6.
Yeah. Is it that many? Yeah, we're 5-0. Yeah, you must be right. Not that I doubted you.
No. Well, I looked down Varsity Bound earlier.
There you go. And Varsity Bound was having a little issue, but it seems that they're back up now. So let's go back to Clarksville. They'll be batting first. We're going to go here to sortable stats and hitting. So by rank here, Ethan Schmidt, senior, is ranked first by Varsity Bound. Played all 6 games. He's got 19 at bats, 6 runs, and 9 hits. He's got 5 singles, couple doubles, couple triples. So he's doing pretty good there. And Cole Negan, number 2, junior. He's their number 2 hitter with same 6 games, 16 at bats, 5 runs, 6 hits. And then Donnie Keelman, Donnie Keelman, junior. 6 games. He's been at bat 15 times with 3 runs and 3 hits. That's their top 3. We'll have the lineups here in just a second. I'll tell you one of our umpires, because of the time change here for baseball, the umpire's running a tad late. So Clarksville is still in the field running their practice. And when we see umpires do their at-plate conference, we'll let you know about that. Let's go over to hitting for the Red Hawks. So Red Hawks, Gabe Capriva, he's a sophomore, is their number 1 ranked by Varsity Bound hitter. He's played 5 games and 13 at-bats, 11 runs and 7 hits. He's got an average of .538. Luke Pennell's number 2, and Luke is out tonight with a sore shoulder. He's played 5 games, 12 at-bats, 6 runs, 5 hits. And Skylar Stacker also out today. He is nursing a little knee injury, and he's played 5 games, 13 at-bats, 7 runs, and 4 hits with a .308 batting average. So we got a nice night out here right now. We got some storms coming in later in the game, at the end of the game, so I'm not quite sure. We might get in a JV game after this, but we might not. Clarksville now leaving the field. If you haven't subscribed to the North Tama YouTube channel, go out there to the main page. Basically, go to YouTube. If you don't know how, go to youtube.com. In the search box, search for North Tama. Will be the first one that comes up now. And click on that, and then click on subscribe in the upper right-hand corner of the page. That will give you the ability to receive notifications whenever North Tama goes live. Got to have your email in there, and then you'll get email notifications or notifications on your phone if you got that set up. And that's going to help us. We're almost up to
How close are we to 1,000?
It's a little ways yet. We're just under 600, I believe. Let's see. Let's go to the YouTube channel right now, and we will check it out. We are at 580. 580. So it's gone up here a little bit here and there. Mr. Meister, the high school principal, I think he said homeroom, the first thing they do when they get back, they're going to have them all sign up.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Little homeroom activity, get to know your YouTube channel for North Tama. You'll notice when we do, if you haven't heard a game yet, we'll do the lineup for tonight's game, both visitors and home, and then we'll run through some announcements, including the COVID-19 announcements, and then we'll do our national anthem. We're going to do our lineups here for baseball, and Mr. LaRue is going to be doing softball lineups simultaneously. I'll do the announcements for both fields, and then we'll do the national anthem for both fields. So,
are they like going up there to the? Yeah.
We are at our plate discussion right now with the umpires.
I might just get started that way.
We have 2 umpires and 2 coaches, so it looks like we're going to be starting pretty much on time here in just 1 second.
And we're going to have the live stream for the baseball game, but with our setup here, we can see the score of the softball game, so we can keep you up to date if you're looking for the softball game, or at least a score.
Yeah.
We can keep you up to date, like every so often, half inning or whatever.
We'll let you know that Clarksville does have a D1 pitcher.
Yes, they are 3rd ranked in the state.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I think they were 2nd in the state last year, made it to the state championship.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
Batting 3rd and pitching, number 14, Corey Whitaking. Batting 4th and catching, number 24, Ainsley Glover. Batting 5th and playing right field, number 15, Janet Borchardt. Batting 6th and playing first base, number 1, Emma Poppy.
You might be hearing the announcements for softball going on right now. We're going to get those out of the way. Make sure I...
Batting 8th and playing center field, number 12, Rachel Borchardt. And batting 9th and playing left field, number 9, Mackenzie Bloker.
Okay, looks like our plate conference is just about done here. As soon as the coaches get back to their teams and get them organized here, we'll run through the lineups and get this game going.
Playing in left field and batting 2nd, number 7, Kirsten Janice.
If you got any comments, suggestions, or just want to say hi, you can type in the chat window there in the YouTube and let us know where you're watching from. We always tell the guys and the coaches and tell them how many people are watching, and so give them a little shout out. I know the guys also like to go back and review what they've done sometimes, so they're checking that out. They really like to hear from people all over the place. We started this video streaming for athletics last fall with North Tama football, and we've had people watching from all over the world.
We still need to get that map made.
We got to get a map.
We need a world map, not just a U.S. I mean, a U.S. map with the states would be nice, but then we need a world map because we had people from all over the place.
A graphic student, someone who could.
Oh, I'm sure we have a lot of kids at school that are.
Or maybe find a
enough.
website service that we could just plug them in and say, okay, this person watched for here, and then dynamically build the map.
I'm sure every now and then just flash it up there.
Yeah, because we can pull in web pages to our stream.
Looks like they're just waiting for the softball announcements to be done before we get baseball going.
We are going to take a brief moment to let the baseball team do their announcements, and then we will do the national anthem.
All right, I'm going to push them a little.
Hopefully. I went a little too early.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the North Tama Sports Complex in Traer, Iowa for today's game featuring the Clarksville Indians and your North Tama Red Hawks. It's now time to introduce the players for today's game. Let's first meet the visiting Clarksville Indians. Leading off at center field, number 23, Cole Negan. Batting second at shortstop, number 10, Jacob Stauffer. Batting third at third base, number 22, Ethan Schmidt. Batting fourth at first base, number 18, Kelton Clueter. Batting fifth at catcher, number 11, Cooper Negan. Batting sixth at left field, number 17, Donnie Kielman. Batting seventh at pitcher, number 30, Preston Armstrong. Batting eighth at second base, number 12, Cade Eisen. And batting ninth at right field, number 19, Levi Campman. The assistant coaches for the Indians are Eric Trees, Payson Hendricks, and Dan Clark. The Indians are led by head coach Rick Gable. And now let's meet your North Tama Redhawks. Leading off at center field, number 10, Tate Payne. Batting second at pitcher, number 2, Devin McKinley. Batting third at shortstop, number 7, Gabe Capriva. Batting fourth at first base, number 20, Ryan McLean. Batting fifth at left field, number 13, Adam Greiner. Batting sixth at third base, number 3, Logan Roush. Batting seventh at second base, number 4, Aaron Snyder. Batting eighth and pitching, number 27, Michael Schreier. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that one wrong. Oh well. Batting ninth at right field, number 5, Noah Weber. How did I? All right. And the assistant coaches for the Redhawks are number 16, Trevor Larson, number 21, Mike Runge. And the Redhawks are led by head coach, number 30, Dan Capriva. The umpires for today's game are Mark Parker and Dave Nitz. Locally at the state level, across the country, and throughout the entire world, we're experiencing unprecedented times. It's extremely important to remember that athletic competition is a privilege for our student athletes and coaches, and your actions as fans can have a positive or negative impact. By choosing to socially distance, adhere to posted guidelines, and choose to be selfless for the teams on the field, you are making a positive impact. Anything else can negatively impact this opportunity and force it to come to an unfortunate end. Respect for our officials willing to make sports happen for student athletes is a requirement, and good sportsmanship is the standard. To do the right thing and let this be about our young men and women on the field so that they can continue to create lasting memories with their teammates and coaches throughout these difficult times. Fans, in an effort to stop the spread, we ask that you follow social distancing guidelines and maintain 6 feet apart from other spectators outside your immediate household. Fans and participants, we encourage you to regularly wash and sanitize your hands, and we ask you to follow all seating protocols set in place by our school and administrators for your safety. Please refrain from sitting in restricted areas. As a reminder, please refrain from spitting. Do not spit sunflower seeds, blow bubblegum, or spit on the field of play or in the stands. Thank you for your cooperation. We'd like to thank everyone for attending tonight's contest. A reminder to our teams to avoid shaking hands and high fives post-game, but we appreciate your performance and participation tonight. One last announcement, please do not chase foul balls. The players will retrieve the foul balls. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please join us and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America and those who protect our freedom with the playing of our national anthem. We politely ask that you refrain from singing along with the recording. Play ball. All right, here we go. Let's see what I messed up here with the Trish. We're going to need that lineup picture one more time.
I think you had Michael Schreier as pitching, and he should be catching.
Yep, pitcher.
Because Devin is
I just messed
pitching.
Maybe I messed that one up.
I think that's it.
Schreier catching. Yep.
Yep.
Missed that one. All right. So we got Devin McKinley on the mound for the Red Hawks, warming up. Like we said, Skylar Stacker is out. Luke Pennell is out. Got a couple subs in for them. Noah Weber is going to be playing in right field. And all the other players have played this year. So starting out with Devin, we'll see how that goes. Devin's been doing pretty good. Normally been a relief pitcher, but tonight he's a starter.
Leading out the center fielder, Cole Negan, followed by Stafford.
Cole Negan. Cole's the center fielder for the Indians. He's a right-handed batter. And there's the ball. There's a swing and a strike. There's a ball. 2-1. There's a fly hit.
It's like Capriva's under it.
Yep.
One down.
Batter's out on fly.
Center fielder, Jacob Stafford,
To
followed by
Capriva.
Smith.
Number 10, Jacob Stauffer, the shortstop's up for the Indians. Ball. Oh, there's a fly ball out to center field.
Right to Tate Payne. Didn't have to move very much.
Shortstop, Ethan Schmidt, followed by Cooter.
Ethan Schmidt, third base, up for the Indians. There's a grounder, going to be to short. Oh,
Gets under Capriva.
little error there.
First baseman, Shelton Cooter,
Looked like he
followed
was
by
there. It just took a bounce he wasn't ready for. And they'll count that an error. Usually see Gabe at second,
Yeah.
but with the injuries, usually you'll see a Stacker there,
Yep.
but he's out. That moves Gabe over.
Got Logan Roush at third, where Devin normally is.
Yep.
Devin McKinley.
Michael Shire catching. He caught some last year as an 8th grader too, but you'll see Luke Pennell behind the plate more often than not. Both of them out. So Shire has caught a decent amount.
It's a little different here in a male voice with me. Patty Calderwood's been helping out, announcing a few games.
Hey, I listen to some of those. Patty does a really good job.
Yeah.
She knows that. I mean, she's been around softball for a long time.
Yep.
She knows the sport.
There's a strike.
It's good to get a different person in there every now and then. I don't think she's gonna take my football job away. I would-
Probably not.
No.
Here's a ball. 1-2 is the count. Kelton Cloutier, first baseman, up to bat. There's a pass ball, and Schmidt's going to steal the second. Two and two to Cloutier. Three and two, full count. If you think I'm saying these names wrong,
I don't know with that one.
Feel free to correct me.
Kluter, maybe? I before T.
Kluter?
I want to say Cloutier with the K.
Yeah. Kluter. There's a hit to third.
That's going to get by Roush.
Yep.
But Adam Griner's there. So runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Pitcher, Cooper Deegan, fouled by
They're going to count that an error as well.
Error. Through Logan Roush. And done. All right. Kluter and Schmidt on base, first and third.
Brings up
Cooper Negan.
Cooper Negan.
Yeah. He's their catcher, number 11. McKinley checking those bases. There's the ball. I got this fancy iPad app to keep stats, and I learn something new every time I play with it.
There are so many stats in baseball, I
Yeah.
swear, more than, I mean, you think there's a lot in other sports, basketball and.
There's things on here that
Yeah.
I had no idea. I asked the coaches, they had no idea. There's a swing and a miss.
Little in front of that one.
1-1.
Yeah, there are so many. Baseball, especially like major leagues now, is so stat-driven that it's
Yeah.
just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I heard someone say, if they had about fantasy baseball teams and stuff, and it's
There's so many stats.
it's fantasy accounting is what it is.
I mean, football is probably the easiest one to do,
Yeah.
and that can get difficult with all the things you can do.
Yeah. Luckily with this app, I mean, as long as you do everything correctly, it actually does all the stats for you. So it's pretty cool. It's called Game Changer. There's a ball.
And is there a link to that people can follow?
Well, probably, but I don't know that we're going to do that just yet.
But we have it.
Yeah, maybe down the road.
Now we're getting, doing that, we're getting really high tech.
Yeah. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Checking the bases again. Guy on third. Schreier's got to keep that ball in front of him.
And there's looking strike 3.
Nice. So at the end of the first, we have 0 runs, no hits, 2 errors on 18 pitches for Clarksville. And coming up for Nortema, Tate Payne, Devin McKinley, and Gabe Capriva.
They actually gave one of those errors a hit. I'm assuming it was the second one to Roush.
Well,
I mean, there's nothing.
that's a judgment call.
Yeah, it really is. So, I mean, and it's kind of hard to tell from up here. Our angle, we're sitting out
Yeah.
like right at third base, so it's hard by our vantage point.
I'm still calling it an error.
But the score is the only thing that really matters. So,
Yep.
see if we can get a look at the softball and take a little walk over. It looks like it's still the top of the first. Clarksville's up 1-0, and there's 2 outs.
All right, so we got number 30, Preston Armstrong, pitching for the Indians. Let's see if we know anything here about Preston. We'll see if Varsity Bound will come up for us. We are having a little issue a little earlier. There it is. The public-facing part of Varsity Bound was not coming up very well.
Only 1 1/3 innings pitched for Preston this year.
Yeah.
He's 0-1.
He's credited with a loss.
An inning and a third. He's got given up 3 hits, 4 runs, only 1 earned though. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. So 5.25 ERA.
I had to look up this whip. This whip
Yeah,
stat's kind of interesting.
Walks, hits per innings pitched.
Yeah.
So the higher the number, the worse off.
Worse, right. And,
Just like ERA.
Armstrong's got a 3 right now, which seems to be on the higher end of their pitching
So it just means that
staff.
every inning he's averaging giving up 3 either hits or walks.
Yep. Good for the Red Hawks. We'll see what happens here, though.
Be Payne leading off like he has all season, but a little different look.
Take Payne, fouled by McKinley.
McKinley second, Capriva third. He bunts it right back to the pitcher.
Yeah, he's going to be out.
Still made it a close play with how fast he is.
Pitcher Devin McKinley, fouled by Capriva.
Bunt batter out at first.
So 1 pitch, 1 out. So this is just a free app that you found to take
This is a
stats?
free app called Game Changer. It's made by, sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods. And they got a bunch of them, actually, for different sports.
So they don't. So this could be used for football, basketball.
I think so. There are some pay features, but it's fully functional the way it is. I think here's a strike, but if you pay for it, you can get spray histories of where they're hitting the balls and stuff like that. And there's probably a couple other things, but it will give us a spray history for this current game that we're in.
But more features that teams would like to look at, not really just
Right.
us in-game stuff.
Sure. Yep. It's pretty cool. You do have to do a little work ahead of time getting the rosters in and that sort of thing. Don't want to do that on the fly. Here's a foul ball.
So Devin gets a piece of it to stay alive.
Yeah. 0-2 right now for McKinley. There, fastball hit.
Pop fly looks to right field. There'll be 2 outs.
Shortstop Gabe Capriva, fouled by McLean.
Gabe Capriva, the Red Hawks shortstop, up to bat. Gabe's been doing pretty good. He's the varsity bound ranked #1 for the Red Hawks for hitting. There's a ball. Yeah, he's got an average of 538, which is one of the best ones. There's 1,000%, but Austin hasn't done much yet this season.
Just 1 at bat, 1 hit.
Yeah, he's perfect.
He's done.
He's done. Got a ball there. There's
a solid
nice
single
hit.
by Gabe. Maybe a double. Yeah, it's going to hit the gap. That's going to be 3 for Gabe. All the way to the wall. To the right.
Going to hold him up, I think, here.
To the right center gap. Good line drive right there.
Capriva brings up the first baseman, Ryan McLean, followed by Griner.
Looks at McLean, who I think is the #1 RBI.
I think he is.
He's got 6 RBI on the season.
Yeah. 11 at bats, 2 hits, 2 runs. Just watching Ryan a little bit here and warming up, and if he connects, he can put it out there. Like that.
There it is to center. Center fielder going back. Still going back over his head.
Yep.
To the fence. Ryan will be a stand-up double. That one carried on the center fielder. I think it made it all the way. I mean, 10 more feet, that was over the fence.
Yeah, that was close.
To just right of center field. So as we say, he's the top RBI man for the Red Hawks. There he picks one up.
Yep.
Brings up Adam Griner.
Griner, the Red Hawks left fielder, number 13. My lucky number. There's a ball. I don't know if they were up the last time you were here, but they put the banners up.
I don't think they were. I was reading them all pregame.
They spaced them out so people could still go sit out there in the outfield and watch the game.
They're really nice.
Yeah. That's a ball.
I didn't even notice if there were any on the softball field.
I don't think so. I think they just got them on the baseball field right now. All those great sponsors. Some of them are doubled up and sponsor our streaming services, so we really appreciate them. There's a strike. Clean with a good lead over there.
Yeah, they're not really holding them on too much. Get almost a walking lead.
Yeah, 3-1. Clean doesn't have to go here. That's going to be a foul ball toward the parking lot. Two out for the Red Hawks. 3-2 full count on Griner. There's a ball. Griner's going to get his base there. So we get Griner on first and McLean on second. Logan Roush up to bat. Number 3, third baseman for the Red Hawks. There's a ball. But watching their pitcher, it looks like he shakes off every first sign from the catcher. He always takes the second sign.
And then you say that, and he
took that one.
takes the first one.
Strike. Got some more cheering over there at the softball field. We'll give you an update here in just a bit. There's a ball. 2-1. There's a foul ball.
Good cut, straight back for Logan, but be 2-2.
2-2, 2 outs. Clean on second. Griner on first. Capriva batting. Strike 3 called on
Roush.
Roush. Oh, did I say Capriva before?
You did.
I did. I was wrong. Logan Roush strikes out. That's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors on 20 pitches for North Tama. Clarksville coming up. Kielman, Armstrong, and Eisen. Remember to check out our sponsors that you see on your screen. They are great supporters of North Tama streaming here, and give them your business if you can. They've been wonderful.
Softball update. It is the top of the second. It's 1-0 Clarksville with 1 out, and they have runners on first and second.
All righty.
Leading up, the left fielder, Donnie Newman, followed by Armstrong.
Donnie Kielman up, the left fielder for the Indians, number 17. Devin McKinley still on the mound. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. He's reaching for that one. There's a foul ball. Killen's got 15 at bats. What was that? Is that a foul?
Nope, I don't think he swung. I think it was in the dirt.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Close pitch, but
Their ball.
yeah, it must have been outside.
2
Kind of
and
hard
2.
to tell from here.
Yeah, it is. We do not have the best angle for
No.
making calls at the plate. There's a ball. We got a full count now. There's a foul ball.
First base side.
And another foul ball. Off his bat, straight back into the backstop. There's a hit.
Capriva
Whoa.
bobbled it a little bit and then tried to rush the throw and threw it over McLean's head, which is not an easy task to do. He's about 6'4".
Pitcher, Preston Armstrong, followed by Eisen.
Number 30, Preston Armstrong, the pitcher for the Indians, is up to bat.
McLean just giving some words of encouragement to Capriva. That's something that you want your senior to do, and he's had a couple get past him, which you don't see happen very often with Gabe. And Ryan just doing what seniors should do with those underclassmen, just kind of calm them down a little bit.
Yeah. He was probably watching that runner and
Yep.
overreacted a little bit and got away from him.
Plus, like we said, Gabe is primarily a second baseman, so I don't know how much he's played short this year. So
Yep.
moving over, it's a little different.
Yep.
They gave him a hit, so I don't know about that.
There's a bunt foul. I gave him a hit too.
He probably would have beat it out if the throw would have been on.
Yeah. Our fly population has increased since the last
I
game.
noticed that. It's just the
Yeah.
little annoying ones, too.
Yeah.
Not the big ones that you can swat. It's these little guys that don't go anywhere. There's a slow strike right there.
Oh, and 2 on Armstrong. McKinley checking that base runner at first. There's a strike.
It's a strike 3. So the batter's out, but the runner will get to second on a stolen base. That's Keelman.
Kilman, yep.
Second baseman, Ken
But Armstrong is out on a strikeout. I think that's Devin's second. Maybe third. I think it's a second strikeout.
I'm sure those kind of stats are in here, but
That's okay.
I don't know how to get to them. Oh, hey, there's a stat button.
It's a work in progress right
yeah,
now.
Yeah. Learn something new every day. There's a ball. And when someone's not batting, I'll push that button. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. It's 1-1. That was high ball. Two and 1 on Ison. Nice. Looked like an off-speed.
Yeah, it looked
pitch.
like a curveball from here.
Yeah.
We can kind of tell when it drops down.
Yeah, and it was slower, definitely.
Looks like mostly Devin's throwing like fastball, curveball, and the changeup. You can tell when he goes really slow. And that's with high school. It's about as much as they'll do.
Yep. Kinley walking back.
If you had a high schooler that could throw a good knuckleball, that would, I think, throw a lot of people off.
I'm amazed by what pitchers can do with those balls because I was a catcher and strike 3.
There's another
looking.
looking strike 3.
I was a catcher in Little League, so just
Strike 3, we might
I didn't get into high school ball or anything, but what these guys can do with that ball is amazing. All right, we got number 19, Levi Campman, the right fielder for the Indians, up to bat. Two outs. Kinley checking that batter at second again. Keelman. He's going to do it again. This time he throws, but
Paying a lot of attention to that runner.
yep.
Now we're getting the bigger flies. You want guts on the window?
I don't care. I'd rather have him dead. That's a ball. So we got 2 outs, got a runner on second.
There's
There's
another
strike.
one of those slow curve balls.
Yep.
Starts out around his neck.
Somebody made McKinley smile. Oh,
There's
a
another
swing and a miss.
slow pitch, and the batter way out in front of it.
1-2.
There's another
Strike
looking. So
3.
McKinley strikes out the side, all on
Yeah.
strikeouts looking.
So for Clarksville, that's no runs, 1 hit, no errors on 20 pitches from McKinley. North team batting lineup coming up is Snyder, Schreier, and Weber. All right, we just switched. We're gonna hit the stat button and see what we got.
This rebound to be Snyder, Schreier, and Weber.
It's like he moved from pitching and batting, pitching, fielding.
There we go.
See if there's a update on softball here. Top of the third, 2-0 Clarksville with no outs, and they have runners on second and third.
So far, McKinley, for some pitching stats, has thrown 38 pitches. BF, what do you think BF stands for? He's got
Batters faced.
Batters faced, 9 different batters. TB,
Total bases.
total bases 14.
Or total balls, sorry. Total
Balls.
balls, total strikes. We're pitching.
Yep, pitching. So 14 balls, 24 strikes, 1 hit, no runs, no errors.
It's a pretty good strike to ball ratio. You want that
Yeah.
about
Four-
2 to 1.
4 strikeouts so far. And his whip is 500. And there's some other numbers I just don't know what they are.
Yeah, lot of letters and numbers.
Left on base, 3.
And it's Aaron Snyder up to bat for the Redhawks.
There's a strike. Let's see, Clarksville, number 30 is pitching. It's Preston Armstrong. He's faced 6 batters so far. There's a chip.
Pop fly right back to the pitcher.
Fly ball, batter
Pitcher,
out.
Mike Schreier, followed by Weber.
Be Schreier up, and then Noah Weber, and then back to the top of the order.
Fly out to the pitcher. Oh, hey, there's a key at the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that
Nice.
handy? Like I said, learn something new. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Total pitches so far for the Indians for Armstrong, 23. That one will be 24. Dynamic stats. That's awesome. He's had 2 hits off him, 1 run, 1 error, 1 base on balls, 1 strikeout. And that's a ball. That guy's outside. There's a ball.
3-1? Yep.
3-1, 1 out. Oh, there's a
Ooh,
swing
that
and a
was
miss.
probably ball 4 right there, and Shire
Yep.
went after it.
Full count, 3-2. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs now for the Red Hawks. Number 5, Noah Weber, the right fielder for the Red Hawks, is up to bat. Here's a
Weber bunts. That's a fair ball,
That's a
just
fair ball.
barely.
Yep. And he's out at first.
So quick half of the inning. So we move to the top of the third, 1-0. Red Hawks. Softball.
No hits, no runs, no errors. 9 pitches for Clarksville. Decent inning for them. Up next for Clarksville, Negan, Stauffer, and Schmidt.
Looks like the Clarksville girls have opened up a lead, 7-0, top of the third, 1 out.
They went to town there in that last inning.
Yeah. As always, we like to know where you're from. You can comment. Leave it there. Let us know where you're watching from.
We got Seattle. We got Missouri.
Maybe who you're watching. Oh, we do have some.
Seattle.
We haven't been. We've been looking at the stats up here. We haven't been looking at the comments. So we're getting people from all around.
Oh, sweet. I can bring it up here so we can see
And how
it.
many we got watching?
I'm going to pause it so we're not.
Lucky 13.
Hey, oh, there's lots of comments. So
Hey, look at that. Oh, it looks like Mr. LaRue has been commenting for us.
Hello from Seattle. Devin's doing a fine job.
Here he is. He's doing a great job so far.
Now we need some more subscribers, so if you haven't done it yet, go out to the front page there at the North Tama YouTube page and click that subscribe button. Watching from Gladbrook, Kylie Helverson. Not too far away. Kylie, you could be here.
And if you subscribe, you're not going to get junk mail. You're not
Nope.
going to get all these. You can set the notifications off so you don't get a notification every single time unless you want to for every time a game is on. So it's not like you're going to be bombarded with everything unless you want to be, which
Yeah.
is a
Well,
good. I mean, it's not really bombarded either. It's not like we
No.
have, a couple games a week, but
Right.
yeah, have your family members do it and all that. Oh, there's a bad bounce. There's a ground ball to Roush at third. It hit kind of the lip of the grass in the infield, and it
Give
bounced right up.
Give him a single? Or you think it was an error?
That was a tough bounce,
Yeah.
personally.
Let's say single.
Yeah. But that took a bad bounce on Roush. But
Roush.
Capriva was there backing him up.
That was Cole Negan. He's now on first. We
But-
got Jacob Stauffer up.
Back to top of the order. Negan is the leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
I think they gave him an air.
Did they?
That tough air. Who's that scorer down there?
I don't know.
It's Mr. Runge. We have to get on him.
He's a tough one. Number 10, Jacob Stauffer, shortstop for the Indians, up to bat. And our runner goes to second. There's a throw, but not going to get there.
So stolen base for Negan. Ann is in Wisconsin.
Woohoo.
Hello from Wisconsin.
Hey, Ann. I went to school in Wisconsin. River Falls, Wisconsin.
I thought about it. That was one of my
Yeah?
4 that I
Ah.
had it narrowed down to.
Where'd you end up?
Got Iowa State.
Iowa
But took a look at St. Cloud State. That was a
Oh,
really
yeah?
good school.
Yep.
Really was close to going there, but
Half my graduating class went to St. Cloud State.
that was I love that camp. Was a nice campus, nice side, about a little smaller than you and I.
There's a strike.
The Huskies.
Yep.
River Falls. I got family that live about 10 miles from there. Been to
Oh,
River Falls lots.
okay.
Been to the Chiefs. Used to we used to go there and watch them. I had some autographs at some time. Wasn't a Chiefs fan, but we'd go and watch them with their spring training, or not spring training, football. Their
Summer workout.
yeah, and
There's the ball.
I had some autographs, and I'm sure
Yeah?
like this was back in the '90s, but I don't know where they are now.
Did you happen to ever get an autograph from their mascot?
I didn't. Their mascot's crazy. He's a like a
He's a wolf.
like
Casey-
a coyote. Yeah, there you
Casey
go.
Wolf.
He's a wolf. I was
Yeah.
gonna say like a coyote or something.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was fun. It's a nice
Two
little,
and one
nice
scout.
little school there. River
Yeah.
Falls is a nice town.
Well, the
I
reason I
really
ask about the
enjoy that.
mascot is that this guy used to be the substitute mascot. And so I signed a whole ton of autographs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I ever got his autograph.
Foul ball, 2-2. Yeah, that is
Your claim to fame there.
well, yeah, horrible job though. Summertime in a snowmobile suit, basically.
I'm sure.
Horrible. You lose a lot of water weight.
There's
Strike
another
three.
looking strike three. I think Devin's got 4 of those.
Nice
He had-
job.
Or maybe 5. He had 3 last inning.
Third baseman.
Great
Ethan
job
Smith,
for
fouled by
McKinley.
Yeah.
Number 22, Ethan Schmidt, third base for the Indians, up to bat. Cole Negan still at second base.
Schmidt's their top hitter. I don't remember his average. It was 4 something. It's a good average. .474 before the game started.
Yeah. Fortunately, Varsity Bound is dependent on the coaches putting in stats,
Yep.
so it's not live stats.
But they have deadlines. I don't know what it is for
Yeah.
baseball, but I know for basketball it's almost weekly.
Yeah. I wish basketball they updated a little bit more than
Mhm.
weekly, but I think they're doing baseball after every
Yep.
game.
Foul ball. Yeah, they have deadlines that they have to hit or else they get a talking to by the state.
Yeah, if I can find this game changer software for basketball, that'll help us do stats for
Yeah,
basketball.
football will be that's tough.
Yeah.
You can't see yards, and that would be tough. Basketball would be a little
Yep.
easier.
Oh, there's a hit to center field.
But Payne is there.
Kane's on it.
He was. Back a couple steps. It was a good solid contact, but right to Tate. Be 2 outs here in the top of third.
Young, shorter, fouled by Negan.
Negan, Cole Negan still at second, and we have
Kluter,
Kluter. Thank
we're
you.
going to say. We don't know.
Kelton Kluter,
Sorry if we
first
ruined
base.
that name.
There's a ball. Kinley's pitch, and
Foul right at the plate.
got a little piece of that.
Ooh, they got him.
Out.
Good pickoff from McKinley to Snyder. They got Negan at second. So no damage.
Picked off at second. Good job by McKinley. He's been really watching those runners.
Yep, and good tag by Snyder. Put it right on him. You could tell he was out from up here.
Totals, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left.
Yep, so just a hit.
Clarksville, no runs, no one hit, no errors. 11 pitches on McKinley. And we got Tate Payne, Devin McKinley, and Gabe Capriva up for the Red Hawks.
So top of the order for North Tama. And what we got going on here for softball. Bottom of third, 9-0, Clarksville.
Yeah, Coach Calderwood was a little worried about this one. Clarksville's got a D1 pitcher,
Yeah.
D1 recruit. So,
And ranked third in the state, I think,
yeah.
defending runners up in the state
And
of
the,
Iowa.
the Redhawks with a very young team. We'll call it a rebuilding year.
Yeah, with only 2 seniors.
Yeah. They did get some help with a couple soccer players that didn't have a chance to play in soccer this year. So it's hard to say what will happen next year. So Armstrong back onto the mound.
Center fielder, Tate Kane, fouled by McKinley.
He's got a couple strikeouts. We got Redhawks have 2 hits off of him and 1 run. Error. He's walked a batter.
Yep, the only run of the game was that RBI double by McLean after Capriva had a triple back in the first. It's only 1-0. You didn't hear at the beginning of the game. North Tama 5-0. Clarksville 0-6. But still a very close game.
There's a strike. Tate bunted before and got out.
Squared to bunt, pulled it back.
Yep. There's a ball. 1-1. Check this out. You hit this button and you can see what he did last time.
There you go.
History of what he
Bunted out to the pitcher.
Yeah.
There's a solid single by Tate right up the middle. The shortstop gave a good effort. He dove to his left, but couldn't get to it. So Tate's on. Good speed at first. See if he look for him to take off within a couple pitches. Brings up McKinley, who I believe popped out
He did pop out.
to
Don't think I'm doing the
right, I think.
ending right on these plays.
That's okay.
That's why
It
it's-
showed where it was. I think it was to right field.
Yeah, the spray is right.
Payne took off. He's there easily.
Oh,
Head
yeah,
first slide.
Nice slide.
Like I said, he was going to take off soon. So a runner in scoring position here for McKinley. That was a strike.
Oh, and 1 on McKinley. It's in the dirt. It's a ball.
Turned out to be a really nice night. We were scared about
Yeah.
storms, but it looking to the west, it looks pretty good. Nothing on the radar. All's south of Cedar Rapids.
Awesome.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
So it looks like we're in the clear for tonight.
Might get that JV game in after all. Yeah, there was a big line of stuff that looked like it was going to hit Traer, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
Must have dissipated.
Did it rain this morning or
It was wet when we got up this morning in Traer.
stormed all night last night in Waterloo?
Yeah, Traer does not need any more water,
No.
and neither does anywhere in this area, this region.
No, you can tell the remnants of Wolf Creek.
Oh yeah.
It was a little hairy there earlier this week.
Armstrong walking Payne back to second there. Payne leading off.
McKinley's going to poke one to right, and it gets by the right fielder to the almost to the fence. McKinley's going to round second. He will hold up at third.
Hold him up. Nice triple by McKinley.
Yeah, the right fielder gave a good effort. He dove and slid, but it got by him and almost to the fence.
Capriva, foul by McLean.
So give him a triple.
Yep, I did.
Payne scored easily. So some big hits by the Red Hawks. Couple of triples and a double. And Capriva's up. He had a triple the first time he was up to the fence.
2-0 Red Hawks. Got number 7, Gabe Capriva, shortstop. Foul ball.
Ooh,
Hit someone's
very
car.
close to hitting that car.
Parking lot's a tad close here to the
It
Red
is.
Hawks ball
But
field.
a lot of people tonight.
Yeah.
It's a big crowd.
Nice to see all these cars here. It's great. Great thing to do on a Friday night. There's a ball.
That was inside. It is 2-1.
Here's what it would look like for the home viewer if we gave them access to our stats. Oh, there's a
McKinley's
hit.
going to go to right again. It's
Nope,
going to go foul, though. Or I'm sorry, that's Capriva.
that's Capriva, yep.
McKinley's at third.
Foul ball. Armstrong about to pitch. 2-2 on Capriva. There's a pass ball. And McKinley's going to go home.
Oh, it hit him. I think it
Oh.
hit him. I think
Oh.
it grazed his helmet, which actually is bad news for the Red Hawks because McKinley would have walked home. Capriva still would have been up to bat, but I think it hit him.
So we're going to do hit by pitch. That puts Capriva at first and McKinley on third. And it brings up Ryan McLean, number 20, the Red Hawks first baseman, to bat.
He had a double to pretty much dead center all the
Yeah.
way to the fence
Yeah,
in the first that scored Capriva from third.
it was out there. See, hit season and you don't get nothing.
That's inside. Looks like McKinley's going to come home. He's going to be standing up,
He's
and it's
up.
3-0 Red Hawks. And Capriva moves to second. So Devin does get to score.
Call that a pass ball. Capriva steals to second.
So still no outs. Red Hawks here got 2 in the third, looking to break it open.
And the Indians coach comes out to the mound to have a little conference with the pitcher and the infielders. Their head coach is Rick Gable.
Is Rick Gable? He was the coach at Charles City when I was there.
Aha.
Noticed Mr. Gable there, now coaching at Clarksville.
Yep.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump from Charles City. Check on the softball. Top of the fourth, 11-0 Clarksville with no outs. Runner
Oh.
on second and third.
Sounds like they're about done.
Yeah, it's was it 15 after 3, 10 after 5? Are the run rules? Yeah. I mean, Clarksville's just, I looked at their stats earlier today. Their girls team has given up 2 or 3 runs all season in, 6 or 7 games. So they're ranked third in the state for a reason.
Yeah, definitely. It's possible if we use this, we could just capture this little box for our on screen.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have to have that second iPad. Oh,
Ooh, watch out, Armstrong. Looks like he's okay. That was a bullet back straight.
we're gonna call that a line drive.
Yeah, I think it might have grazed his backside. He's laughing.
Left fielder has
Whew.
a runner, foul by Rouse.
That was a bullet. Oh, actually, I think it hit his glove. He's kind of shaking his left hand. It might have grazed his glove. Probably just trying to protect himself. So McLean's 2 for 2 now, 2 RBI. He's going to take off and go to second. Standing up because it's going to be a passed ball anyway. I don't know if it, I think that was a strike. And kind of crossed up the catcher.
I missed the pitch.
I don't know what they called it.
Let's see what the dugout gives him here.
I thought I saw him call a strike. No, they called the ball. Okay. Well, it was a pass ball.
Number 13, Adam Greiner up to bat. It's 1-0. McLean on second. Oh, swing and a miss.
It's
Strike one.
4-0 Redhawks, bottom of 3. Still no outs.
One and one. Armstrong pitches. There's a foul ball.
That's going to be out of play.
One and two on Greiner. Oh, he was way early on.
Yeah,
that
he
one.
was fooled on that pitch. He's going to strike out. He kind of waved at it, and he,
Logan Roush, fouled by Snyder.
yeah, I think he knows he was pretty fooled on that pitch.
So that's the first out for the Red Hawks. Still McLean on second base. Number 3, Logan Roush up to bat. Ball. So let's see here. Logan Roush. See if I can. There's some details. His batting right. If we get these guys where they're batting and where they throw, then it puts them on like the right side of the
Oh,
ball.
there's another wild pitch. McLean gets the third. Yeah, will it save that info in there?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
nice. It'll save.
You called it a wild pitch, so I marked it a wild
Yeah,
pitch.
that
McLean
was
goes to
pretty
third.
far outside.
Yeah, so like we have Logan Roush batting right-handed, puts him on the right side of the plate.
Nice.
Ooh.
Foul ball that down the right field line.
Roush aiming for assistant coach Trevor Larson. Larson didn't even flinch, it looked like.
No, he was ready for it. It's
Now, if it hits him
2-1.
and he doesn't flinch, then he's coach of the year. 2-1, he gets a ball. 3-1. Roush has got some room here to be choosy. McLean, little lead off. Oh,
ball
there.
4, but it looks like McLean is going to slide home. He's safe. So the wild pitch will get McLean home, and it's 5-0 Redhawks. And that was ball 4, so
That was ball 4. Roush takes one.
brings up Aaron Snyder.
Second baseman, Aaron Snyder, fouled by Schreier.
Snyder popped out last time. Comes Armstrong's. Oh, no. He's going to check Roush at first. pitch, and there's a hit right up the middle. Gets right to the second baseman, and they're going to have one out at second.
So Roush will be forced out at second. Snyder replaces him at first. Be 2 outs. Brings up
Catcher, Michael Schreier.
Michael
out of
Schreier.
Rebels.
It's 15 over on the fifth, fourth over here.
One and oh.
That's a ball. A lot to do in here when people are getting out. Got Snyder on first. Schreier batting. Armstrong with the pitch. That's a ball. 2-0. Schreier, a real good athlete. Really came up and did great things in basketball. There's a foul ball.
Would have been fun to see what he could have done in track this season, but
Yeah.
to next year, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, track's really one of those sports you wouldn't have any problem social distancing and doing all the guidelines. Transportation's just a challenge. Right,
Right.
at the middle to the pitcher, it's going to be a 1-3.
But the Redhawks score 4. End of 3, it's 5-0.
Redhawks got 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors on that.
So Nortema, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. 29 pitches on Armstrong. Coming up next for Clarksville, Cloutier, Negan, and Kielman.
Take a look at softball. We are in bottom of the 4th. It's 15-0. Clarksville. So if the Redhawks don't score 6, that game will be over.
Number 2, Devin McKinley, going back to the mound for the Redhawks.
Pitched a really good game so far.
Yeah.
Just 2 hits and 6 strikeouts. No runs.
Yeah, 2 hits,
5 strikeouts.
5 strikeouts.
Has he walked? I don't know if he's walked anybody.
I do not think so.
No. So far, so good for Devin. Gotta wait for Schreier to get his gear on.
Yep. Coach Larson out there taking some pitches from Devin. It's kind of nice for the teams to, because of the changes and some of the younger teams are not playing, the coaches were able to come up and assist with the high school teams.
First baseman, Schroeder, followed by Negan.
So not the ideal situation for the younger kids, but for the older ones, they get some more coaching. Number 18, Kelton Cloutier, first baseman. He gets a little piece of one there for a foul ball. Just outside the first baseline. It's 0-1. Can hit the pitch. Oh,
Ooh, kind of a
swing and a miss.
not even a half swing.
No,
Kind of fooled on that one.
he wanted to swing and then he didn't want to swing. His first decision kind of took over. There's a hit right over to right field.
Weber has it. Came in a couple steps.
Catcher, Cooper Deegan, fouled by Nealman.
Fly out to Weber. Number 11, Cooper Negan, the Indians catchers, up to bat. Here's a swing and a miss, strike one. Cooper struck out last time. There's a ball.
Looks like the girls' game is over.
Yep.
Clarksville wins 15-0 in 4 innings.
There's a hit.
To Weber again. Kind of shoestring
Ooh.
catch there. Believe this is Noah's first start
Left fielder,
in the
Donnie
field this year.
Yeah,
he's
it
usually
is.
in as a pinch runner a lot, but he's got 2 hit over his way, makes 2 catches.
So that brings up number 17, Donnie Keelman, left fielder for the Indians. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Devin throwing a lot of strikes. It's good.
Yes, he's got some good strikeouts today. 2 outs for the Red Hawks. He can put them away right here. Oh, he gets a little piece of it.
Good job right there by Devin. Knew that he couldn't get to it. Gets over to first base, covers it for McLean, and an easy 1-2-3 inning for the Red Hawks.
So for Clarksville, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no bailout.
So we move to the bottom of the 4th, 5-0 North Tama.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 9 pitches for McKinley. We got Noah Weber, Tate Payne, and Devin McKinley up to bat. I'm trying to figure out what this 0-1 is right here. Is that
His batting.
batting?
He's 0 for 1.
0
I
for
believe he attempted a bunt, and it was barely fair, just right past the
Right.
line, and he was
Yep.
thrown out at first.
Armstrong back on the mound? No. We have a pitching change.
I mean, number 18,
We're going to
that would be Kelton Kluter. Is that what we're going to? Kluter.
sure, Kluter.
Okay. Who was playing
What number is he?
18. He was playing first base, and he's moved to
Pitcher.
pitcher now. Number 2 is at first base. Don't have him on here. We can maybe look on Varsity Bound.
I should have him. Number
Oh.
2 is Trees. I can get you his first name here in just a second.
Pitching Kluter.
If I have their
I think everyone else is in the same spot, I believe.
number
Yep.
2 Trees. Everybody else stayed the same.
Yeah, it's like Armstrong just comes out. Trees
Okay.
goes to first.
That's not where I wanted to go. Number 2 is Derek Trees. He's a senior. Normally, they have him listed as a catcher, but he is playing first base tonight. Might be one of those utility players.
Leading off, Noah Weber, fouled by Penning.
Weber coming up to the plate. Weber tries for a bunt, and that's a strike. There's a ball.
Tries again, but
yeah, it would have been a ball, but he put
Yeah.
the bunt out there.
so I doubt he'll be bunting on 0-2.
Weber, one of North Tama's really good wrestlers, plays lots of different sports. He's a football player. And there's strike 3.
Center fielder, Tate Payne.
Coming up, number 10, Tate Payne, center fielder for the Red Hawks.
Had a really good hit last at bat. Line drive up the middle
Yep.
and came around and scored on McKinley's triple. There's another good hit. It's going to land in front of the left fielder. So Tate with another line drive. Somebody in the North Tama dugout's having fun. I think it was Mr. Runge. Saying, did he just pull that ball? Must not pull it a lot. He's what you want in a leadoff hitter, though.
Yeah.
Just does whatever he can to get on, and he's fast. So look for him to steal, but they know that, so they're going to throw over. He does take off. He is there. Head first slide.
Nice stolen base for Payne. Gets him a little dirty. Number 2, Devin McKinley's up to bat. That was a ball. Comes the second pitch to McKinley, and he gets a little chunk of that, pops it up.
See if anyone's got it.
It's going to be a foul ball.
On the first baseman, Trees gets it. Payne smartly tags up, which you do not see very often when somebody hits a pop fly to first and somebody tags up and gets to third. But he's fast enough to do it. So McKinley does get him over. But Trees did a good job. He ran from a long ways away, lost his hat, and made the catch.
Yeah, and about slammed into the fence there
Yeah.
at the first base dugout.
And then Payne very smartly tagged up.
Yep. There's a
So
ball.
a pass or a pass ball should get him in.
You would hope. We've been talking about our backstop is good distance back from the.
Yeah, not like
From the
softball where
plate.
everything is so compact.
Yeah. There's a lot of room there between the plate and the backstop. Lends to a lot of opportunities. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one's in the dirt,
And Payne's
pass.
he's gonna try and score,
Yep.
and he'll make it. Looks like the catcher didn't know exactly where it was. I think he thought it went all the way to the backstop, and it wasn't too far behind him. So
Call that a pass ball.
Payne does a lot of running, stole second,
Yeah,
tagged up, got to third, and then
Really?
scored on a pass ball.
really good heads-up base running.
That's what speed will. That's all speed right there. He got
Yeah.
himself to first, and then he used his speed to get all the way home.
So we got a 2-1 count on Capriva here. 2 outs. Here's a solid hit. It's going to be a error on the shortstop.
It would have been a hard play for. He was in the hole
Yeah.
there, at short, moving over to his right. That would have been a really hard play for him to, because he dove for it. Would have been hard for him to get up and throw to first to get Capriva out.
Yep.
But I think they did give him an error.
Great minds think alike. Capriva going for second, and he does.
So another stolen base for the Red Hawks. I think that's their 4th.
Throw to second, a little short. Good backup by the shortstop. Number 20, Ryan McKinley, Red Hawks first baseman, up to bat.
McLean.
What did I say?
McKinley.
Oh, McLean. Thank you. That's why I got you guys here to.
Ryan would like
correct
that
me.
if you call him Ryan McKinley. See what
Yeah.
see what he says to you.
Really
Got the-
tough. Really tough to mix up these guys.
The tallest player and the shortest player on the team.
There's a Mick in their name. McLean, McKinley. Ryan's got a couple inches on Devin. There's a swing and a
Swung
miss.
through a couple pitches there.
Oh, and 2 on McLean. There's.
Ooh, I think that hit him.
Yep.
Back of the leg.
He'll take that.
Yeah. That was looked like an off-speed pitch anyway, so just grazed him.
It did, and I've been seeing a lot of off-speed pitches get away from pitchers this year, so it's a little control issue when they change it up.
It's like Coach Gable's going to come talk to his pitcher.
Don't do that again. Okay.
Always wondered what they say. Just
Yeah.
maybe try to calm them down a little bit, try to break up the flow of the other team.
Must have been Patty I was talking about. I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking to a coach, and it's like, yeah, we don't usually tell them anything. We just go out there and, hey, how's it going?
Like, what are you going to have for dinner tonight?
Yep.
Yeah?
Kind of break up the momentum for the batters.
Yep. Maybe just give them a little rest to the
Sure.
pitcher if they're having some trouble throwing strikes or whatnot.
Number 13, Adam Griner, left fielder for the Red Hawks, up to bat. Nice ball.
See if the Red Hawks pull off a double steal. What do you think?
Double steal. It's a tough one. 2 good runners out there, though. There's a solid hit to left
Right
field.
at the left fielder, and he's got it. So, good contact by Griner, but right to left. Red Hawks pick up one more.
One run to it.
So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error on 17 pitches. Clarksville's lineup coming up, Armstrong, Eisen, and Capman. That was the end of the 4th. We're heading now to the top of the 5th.
First we bat, be Freeze, Eisen. Yeah.
We'd like to thank everybody who makes today's broadcast and the game possible. Up here in the booth with me, we have Tyson Roberts helping to announce. We have Trish Kennedy, the lovely Trish Kennedy, on camera. And
He has to say that.
Mr.
He doesn't want to get in trouble.
Mr. Levi LaRue is running around. He's doing our score bug on your screen. He's also got a few other administrative type duties, so he's in and out. And he also announced the starting lineups for the softball game. Sometimes we have some student helpers up here, but today it just didn't work out. We appreciate them when they're here.
Yeah, it's always a little tougher in the summer to get them to with jobs and
Yep.
vacations and everything. But during the year, it'll be a lot more. We get to basketball and football, a lot of student help.
Yeah, yeah. This COVID thing has kind of thrown a wrench into stuff also, so it's a little harder to get the students out here. So we're top of 5 here with number 30, Preston Armstrong. Is that bat?
Nope.
Nope.
This will be
Because-
Trees because
because
he
of the-
came in to play first, so he
Yep.
took Armstrong's position. Or he took his batting where he was batting.
Yep.
So see if you can figure that one out.
He's number 2 there.
There you go.
And he got a strike. Did he swing?
I don't know. It was a strike.
Doesn't matter. Oh, reaching for that one. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's a ball. McKinley's going on 61 pitches here. Still looking pretty good. That's a ball. Two and two.
There's that off-speed pitch, that big curveball.
Another strikeout for McKinley.
Another strikeout looking.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's 6 or 7 for him.
Number 12, Cade Eisen, second baseman for the Indians, up to bat. That's a ball. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, there's a reaching one again.
Yeah, there's another slow off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's 1 and 2 on Eisen. There's a ball. 2 and 2. There's that off speed again, or curve. I can't tell from here, but another swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Indians. Up to bat number 19, Levi Campman, right fielder for the Indians. Kinley's got 7 strikeouts now this game. Here's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of swing and misses.
They're really biting
tonight.
on those, aren't
Yeah.
they? Another swing and a miss.
Devin's a fast worker out there, too. Some pitchers you see, especially in the major leagues, glad you don't see as much in high school, they just take forever to throw the ball, but Devin gets it, and he's ready to go. As I say that, he takes a little breather.
1 and 2 on Campman. Here's
Close
a ball.
pitch.
2 and 2. One more strike. I'll end this one.
And
There
he
it
reached
is.
for it. Strikes out the side again for the second time.
No
Devin.
hits, no runs, no errors on 15 pitches. Coming up for Nortema, Logan Roush, Aaron Snyder, and Michael Shriver. Why do I have a first baseman missing? We'll have to see.
Did you add in when
Yeah.
Trees came in?
Those,
Still figuring
those
this out.
subs always kind of number 2. It looks like.
First 3 batters be Roush, Snyder, and
Trees.
Stryer.
There we go. Well, like we said before, make sure you visit our sponsors. I'm going to list a few of them here right off the top of my head. We have Appraisal and Real Estate Services, Downtown Traer with Jamie Howard. We have State Farm Insurance, and they are also Downtown Traer. That is Joe Morris. And then we have KT Kennedy Consulting. That would be myself, Keith Kennedy, and Trish Kennedy. We can help you with all of your computer and public relations needs and other marketing things. We have Wannell's Hardware has been a great supporter. The bank downtown.
Spankies and,
Oh,
and
Spankies.
how can we forget Spankies?
Yeah, we might need to go to Spankies
It is
tonight.
very good. That sounds like, if I didn't live so far away, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, you got to get there because Spankies is an awesome place to eat.
In Gladbrook.
Yep.
Yeah, let's kind of look at our outfield. We got the new signage out there, and Roush gets hit in the back. Right in the back.
And the dugout goes wild.
Yep. But yeah, with the new signage out there for the baseball
Yeah.
field, it looks, I mean, a lot of those are also
Yep.
help sponsor us up here.
Yeah, Farmers Savings Bank and Trust. They're awesome too. Trying to see if there's any others out there that. There's a pop-up. Going foul, but might. Nope. Not gonna
Trees
happen.
made a good effort there. That's hard for a first baseman to he's kind of looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He's probably looking back into the sun also. 0-1 on Snyder. Checking one. Roush gets back to one, no problem. Snyder looking to hit a ball here. Oh, there's a ball. Aaron Snyder, infielder, sometimes pitcher.
Pitched a really good game last night
Did he?
in Baxter.
Okay. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I just took a look at the.
There's a
Obviously
ball.
wasn't there, but looked at the stats. It was like 6 2/3, and I don't know if he might have given up 1 run. But they won the game 4-3. I know that.
Yep. Roush with the steal to second on that pitch. That was a ball. 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Well, that one's in the dirt. Pass ball. Roush will go to third. Stand up. That was ball 4. Snyder takes first base.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Schreier's up. Looks like Coach Capriva is going to make a change. Looks like Aiden Stacker's going to come in and run for Aaron Snyder.
Courtesy or pinch?
I don't really know. Guess we'll find out.
We're going to say courtesy.
For now, we'll say courtesy. Maybe, I don't know if Snyder's, they brought him out to, maybe he's getting ready to pitch. I don't know if that
Maybe.
means, maybe. Although McKinley's going pretty strong here.
Yeah, I really haven't seen anything to indicate that to
No.
take out McKinley,
Might just-
except maybe pitch count.
Yeah, that's the only thing too. But then Ian Snyder had pitched a lot last night. I don't
Yeah.
know how many pitches it was, but almost a complete game.
McLean has been a regular starter.
Yep.
There's a strike.
And we've seen Skylar Stacker pitch a lot too, but he's out with an injury. His brother,
Yep.
Aiden, is at first.
Skylar's got a grad party tomorrow. There's a
Aiden takes off, but it's a foul ball.
Yep.
Like a hit and run on.
Aiden's got to go back to 1.
Yeah, getting those grad parties are a lot later now,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that they're getting them in.
Some are like drive-by grad parties.
Mhm.
Some of them are kind of social distancing type grad parties. They're all a little bit different. It's good to get them in, though. Those kids deserve that recognition.
Sacker takes off, but it's a hit to short. That worked out well.
Yep.
There's that hit and run.
Give him a single.
Yeah, Stacker gets all the way to third. Schreier with the single and the RBI. Roush scores 7-0 Red Hawks. Looks like we're going to have another pitching change for Clarksville.
All right, we got got Stacker on third. He was safe. And Schreier was at 1, but he's being replaced. Running for him is number 11.
It's Ashton Bradley. So we'll say courtesy. I don't know.
Yep.
That's just probably more get Ashton in the game, and also Schreier can get his gear on. But still no outs. Maybe not a pitching. No. Yeah, we're going to have a pitching change.
I don't have Bradley, so we're going to make one. What
Number
number is Bradley?
11. He'll be at first. Number 23,
Now pitching, Negan.
Cole Negan's coming in from center field to pitch. The third Clarksville pitcher. A couple of courtesy, we'll call them courtesy runners out there for the Red Hawks, getting them into the game.
Okay, so we have a relief pitcher. What's his number?
Negan, he was in
23. There
he was in center. He'll come in and pitch. That'll move some people around.
Yeah, we'll need to check out who that center fielder is. Trish, can you get the 3 guys with the camera out there?
Trying to see what the numbers are in the outfield.
Yep.
17.
I need to whoever we think is going to be playing center.
He's already out there.
We got 17 and 19. Who's
17's playing left.
Two?
Is in center. So Trees moves from first to center.
Now playing center field, Trees.
Yep.
There we go.
There you go. Rogers on it. And I think Campman's still in the right. That
Puts 18.
Kluter moves from pitcher to first.
Yep.
And then Negan moves from center to pitcher.
All righty. We got Aiden Stacker on third base and Ashton Bradley on first base. Number 5, Noah Weber, right fielder, up to bat.
Batting right fielder, Weber, fouled by Payne.
Weber has bunted out and struck out so far. See if he can get something going here. There's a swing and a miss. Or a swing and a foul, but strike 1. Yeah, if he connects on one of those, it's going. He's just got to get that bat on the ball. Base runners taking their lead. That's a ball. 1-1. Walk here would load up the bases. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's a ball.
Both
Pass
runners
ball.
are going to move up. Stacker scores. Bradley goes to second on the wild pitch. It is now 8-0 Red Hawks.
And that's what I have.
So if they score 2 more this inning, the game will be over, if I'm not mistaken. 10 runs after 5.
Counts 2-2. That's a ball. Full count, 3-2 on Weber. There's a ball.
Weber will go to first. That brings up Payne.
Bradley on second, Weber on first. Tate Payne, top of the order.
Last 2 at-bats, 2 really solid line drives.
Yep.
One up the middle, kind of.
Both fly balls.
Another one to left. Oh, and we're going to get a double play as the batters were off with crack the bat. Another line drive, but right to the third baseman Schmidt. Throws over to first. Weber's out, so now 2 outs. Bradley's still at second.
Pitcher, Devin McKinley, foul back to Priva.
See if McKinley can hit one over the fence. The game will be over.
Did not tag.
Trying for it. That's going to drop. Maybe. No. Good catch by the right fielder. Looked like from up here it's going to drop, but Campman runs over and gets it.
So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left.
So I got 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors on 17 pitches. Clarksville coming up is Negan, Stauffer, and Schmidt. See, this is what happens sometimes. It gets a little weird.
Yeah, C. Cole Negan.
Yeah.
Go to the top of the 6th.
First 3 batter will be Negan, Stopper, and Schmidt. In the bottom half, or top half of the 6th.
See, for some reason it got his first name and his last name in there.
Yeah, I think those runners were just courtesy runners. I don't see any of them out in the field.
There we go. Cole Negan, C. Negan, perfect.
McKinley back to the mound.
Yeah, if McKinley can wrap up this game here, that'd be a great day of pitching for him.
Yeah, the only thing now is the pitch count. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
They have X amount of pitches they can. It's actually, I
on the
saw it on a sheet.
Yeah.
In 4 days, it's 91 to 110.
He's probably going to end up here with somewhere in the 80s.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know. I don't
I don't know what he pitched.
I think he pitched a third of an inning last night, if I read it correctly, but it was only like 8 pitches or whatever it was. Because Snyder pitched a lot. He had, I mean, almost the whole 7 innings. So McKinley can probably go up to like 100 pitches. And what's he at right now? Probably in like,
for this game, he's at 73 pitches.
all right. That's really the only thing
5 innings he's
we're looking at
pitched.
now.
He's been the Red Hawks' only pitcher so far and done a great job.
Yeah, Red Hawks have only used 4 pitchers all year.
So as of before this game, Devin's pitch count's only at 36.
Okay. And I don't, that's the whole season, so,
Yeah.
and this is per X
Right.
amount of days.
Yeah, I could probably pull up last night's game.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
There's a hit right down the third baseline, and
That's
it's
a fair ball. Roush to first. Nope. Negan will get credit with the hit. He hustles that one out. That was going to be a tough play for Roush, as it was kind of a slow roller up third baseline.
It kind of dribbled in and out of the grass there, which slowed it down.
Only the 3rd hit for the Indians.
Jacob Stauffer, number 10, their shortstop for the Indians, up to bat. Kinley checking the runner at first. It's a ball. 1-0.
Quick tag by McLean, but the runner gets back.
If you're around the area or just a supporter of North Tama, you too can be a sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor, call up or get a hold of that's a ball. Get a hold of the high school office and let them know you would like to be a sponsor. We can get that going. Football season just around the corner. We're going to be looking for new sponsors for football and for the rest of the North Tama season. All the seasons. Two and 0 on Stauffer. Kinley taking his time with that runner.
Whoa, watch out on base, or
Yeah,
on base,
on deck.
on deck batter.
Yeah, he needs to pay attention over there. That's a foul ball right at the first base dugout, visitor dugout. Two and 1. Runner going.
He will get there.
Yep.
For a stolen base for Negan.
Yep. Number 23, Cole Negan. It's 3 and 1. And McKinley walks him. So now we're going to have Negan on second, Stauffer on first, and Ethan Schmidt, third baseman, up to bat for the Indians. We are still top of the sixth, 8-0 Redhawks. Here's a foul ball.
That was close.
Yep.
Almost right over the bag, but just a little foul. That would have scored at least one.
Pop foul ball.
See if Greiner can get under it.
Nope.
Nope. He makes a sliding attempt. It's a foul ball, though. Made a good sliding attempt at it.
Yeah,
And got
good run.
got a glove just a little bit on it.
So after today, it looks like our next games are going to be softball, as softball and baseball have games on Monday, June 29th. And that's going to be away games at GMG. And then home here at North Tama will be July 1st. And then we will once again go up against Baxter. There's a swing and a miss.
First base was occupied, so the batter's out, even though Schreier didn't catch it right away. So I don't throw it to first, so that's first out. Another strikeout for McKinley. Number 8, I believe.
Number 18, Kelton Cluter.
Cluter?
Thank you.
The eyes, I want to say Cloutier because
I
of the way
know.
where you put a C there. And
Oh, there's a swing and a miss, strike one. See, on July 1st, both softball, baseball play Baxter at home, and then Thursday, July 2nd, Grundy Center, boys baseball here at home. So getting into July.
not a lot of season left. I mean, this is a
No.
shortened season to begin with.
Right.
Like half of the season. So I want to say the last regular season game is, I think, the 8th. No, go down a little. The 9th is the last regular season game.
Yeah, then we start.
And then we move into regionals. And
Regionals.
yeah, so it's a shortened season.
Yeah,
Already like halfway through it.
we might get some games here for that. Baseball at least.
Yeah, hopefully baseball can host
And
first round.
if we're able, we will be streaming those games. There's a solid hit right to the second baseman.
And Snyder then throws it to Capriva for the double play.
Nice.
Pitcher's best friend. So the damage is mitigated to no runs, just a couple runners left on.
No runs, 1 hit. No errors.
So still a shutout for McKinley. We move to the bottom of the 6th. It's 8-0 North Tama.
No, 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 16 pitches. Coming up next for North Tama, Gabe Capriva, Ryan McLean, and Adam Greiner. Take a look at our infield here, see if they've switched anybody on us. Looks like we got number 22, Schmidt, still at third base. Number 18, Kluter at first base. Number 12, Eisen at second base. Number 10, Stauffer at short. And it looks like everybody else is the same. Save that so in case we need those games again. Not much of a breeze today. It's a little bit sticky.
Yeah, when I was here last week, there was a breeze, like a really strong south breeze. Today, the flag is not moving too much, but
No.
the rain held off. That's what we were afraid of.
Yep.
Just don't have to worry about it at all. It's just a normal sticky summer night.
Yep. Number 7, Gabe Capriva, shortstop for the Red Hawks, up to bat. Coach Dan Capriva taking his spot there at third base. We'll get to some pitching here. There's a hit right out to right field.
Got the right
Long
fielder
f-
turned around. It's over his head to the
Yep.
almost to the fence. Got him turned around. This could be Capriva's second triple of the game. It is stand-up triple for the second time. If I remember correctly, I think Gabe hit it to right last time for the triple.
Yeah.
So, over the right fielder's head. Yeah, both of them to right. That's impressive to have 2 triples in a game. That's the 3rd triple for the Red Hawks. McKinley had one too.
And he's our leading batter. So
See what McLean can do here.
there's a ball. There's a ball. Two and 0 on McLean. There's a ball. Outside. Capriva on third. Doesn't have to go. Here's an off-speed ball.
4-pitch walk.
That put McLean on first and Capriva on third. Adam Greiner up to bat. So Greiner has walked, struck out, and had a fly out.
Got a different batter in the on-deck circle.
We do.
It's not Roush.
Okay. As soon as you see who that is, you let me know. I Can't see down that way. That looks like a ball.
It is Austin Unker.
Austin Unker. We're up by 8. Get in some of the other guys who haven't had much time. That's in the dirt.
Good stop by the catcher, though. Popped up, caught it kind of right between his legs.
It's 2-0 on Griner. Hunters take their lead. That one's in the dirt also. That's a ball.
But not far enough away for Capriva to go home.
McLean steals second. And it's 3-0 for Griner. He's got some room here. That one's in the dirt again.
So bases loaded.
Yep, bases loaded. Number 3, Logan Roush. But no, we have a change.
Be 17, Austin Unker. And Coach Cable's going to go get another pitcher. Brings in from the outfield, number 17. Be Donnie Keelman from left. Comes in from left.
All right, so we got Keelman at pitching. We'll have to see who they put out there at left field.
Looks like Negan's going to go to right. I think they just moved the other two over to the left, and then maybe. We'll see.
They may just be hanging out there.
Yeah, who knows?
From what Coach Calderwood tells us, they get about 5 warm-ups up there on the mound. 5 pitches. I didn't notice this, but one of our previous games, we did a moment of silence for Lori Griner. And if you're looking at the batting helmets of the Red Hawks, you'll see LG on the back of all their helmets. That's in memory of Lori.
And they had a painted LG.
Yep.
I don't know if it's.
It is still back there.
It is still
Yep.
there. Okay.
Yep. If you don't know, Lori Griner was the mom of Adam Griner, and she passed away. Great supporter of North Tama all around, athletics and everything.
All right, we're ready.
Here we go. See if we can pick up who's in left field.
I think Trees is in left. I think they just moved people over one. Trees is in left.
And then Campman went to center.
I think.
Number 19.
I think so.
Now let's stick him there. And then 23, Negan went to right.
I believe so. It was kind of hard to tell.
There's the ball. And the dugout goes wild. Number 17, Austin Unker. Hasn't seen much action this year. And he gets a swing and a miss. He's listed at third base, but I don't think I've seen him play on the field yet. There's a hit.
There he connects to third. They're going to go home, and Capriva's safe at home. I kind of short hop the catcher.
Fielder's choice.
I would, yeah, and give Austin, give him an RBI. He connected.
And he was safe at home.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a kind of a short hop to the catcher. And
Everyone else is safe.
yeah. So Snyder's up.
Yep, Aaron Snyder, second base.
One more run for the Red Hawks. The game will be over.
Ball.
So with a pass ball here, McLean will probably be barreling home.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to be in his way.
No, get out of the way.
It's 1-0 to Snyder. Maybe a little outside. Another ball. There's way off speed. Ball.
This
pass
could
ball.
be it.
And he is going to. McLean's going to score.
And that'll be the game.
Standing up.
One hit, no errors, 2 left.
Roger right on top of that. That'll be the game. 10-0 Red Hawks.
10 runs on 9 hits, committed 2
Give
errors.
McKinley the victory.
No runs on 3 hits.
Only 3 hits. I think he had 8 or 9 strikeouts. McKinley pitched a great game.
Game is over. Winning pitcher for the Red Hawks. I'd definitely call that Devin McKinley.
He pitched one heck of a game.
Losing pitcher. I don't know.
Probably the starter, Armstrong. I'll give it to the starter.
Okay. All right.
No save.
No blown save. All right. Save and finalize. There we go.
Yeah, good all-around game for the Red Hawks.
Yep.
Good hitting, good base running, good fielding, good pitching.
Yeah, and really, I think if you had to pick a MVP of the game here, that'd be Devin McKinley with that pitching.
I would give it to him. He had a triple too.
Yep.
He pitched a great game.
Yep. And was it Capriva also had 2 triples?
Yep, he had 2 big hits.
So hitting and running, that goes to Capriva. All right. Well, we will see everyone then on, what did I say, Monday?
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday
And Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday next week. Make sure you check the North Tama YouTube channel for those upcoming games. I'd like to thank my partner in crime here. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. It was
Cool.
a great night. Good win. It's good to get out and watch some baseball.
All right. We'd like to thank also Levi LaRue and Trish Kennedy for helping us out. For Tyson Roberts, I'm Keith Kennedy, and have a great night. See you next week.